Good afternoon, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good day. Uh, Mine's been kind of slow. I didn't go to bed till 7:30 this morning, and it's like that sometimes. I just can't sleep, so I feel a little bit draggy today. But I was wondering, what can I talk about? I think I may talk about aphantasia today, and sooner or later I'll do some videos that are a little more active. I think people like action. At least I do. Um, but yeah, aphantasia. Um, it wasn't until about 3 or 4 months ago that I realized, um, when people say you're so calm in a situation or you're not getting, you know, out of whack or whatever. And I think it might have something to do with the aphantasia and no internal monologue. I don't see images in my head. I don't hear my voice in my head. So my body reacts in a different way. And I realized that, like I say, 2 or 3 months ago, my stomach will start churning, sweat behind my knees. I get edgy, get nervous. And I thought, I just remember that's how I've always been. So instead of dwelling, the conversations over and over in my head, my body is reacting to whatever stress I'm under. And last night I was talking to my youngest daughter, and uh, she said something made me realize some other things that I've been doing, which could be like depression. Now, if somebody asked me, are you depressed? Being an older woman and living at home and being a widow, I might feel depressed. And I always think to myself, no. I try to be aware of that. And she said, well, it might be things like hygiene, not being able to sleep, no appetite. And I said, you're right. I said, I don't shower every day. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm not doing anything to get dirty and sweaty. So, I don't feel the need to take a shower every day. Um, and my appetite in the last 2 or 3 months has gone down. I am just not hungry. I mean, what I eat are are good things because I don't eat a lot of junk. Um, and the sleep, I've had trouble sleeping. I'm more of a night owl, I guess. When I was a little girl, my daddy said that I wanted to stay up so bad. And he said I would hold my eyes like this, trying to stay awake. And he indulged me when I was, in my teen years. Locally, there would be a movie that would come on every night at 10:30. Older movies, 30s, 40s, 50s. And it would be one that I really wanted to watch. And I'd say, Daddy, I really want to watch that movie. So he'd say, okay, but you have to go to bed at 8 o'clock and I'll wake you up at 10:30 so you can watch the movie. Uh, so that's what he did. So I got to watch the movie I wanted to. And uh, there seems to be some relationship between having aphantasia and being autistic. I had to fill out some paperwork for a family member, and as I was answering the questions, I realized that a lot of the ADHD and the autism questions, I thought, that applies to me. That applies to me. And then, because I've been doing genealogy for so long, I've had my DNA, I sent it into Ancestry. And so my oldest daughter uploaded that raw DNA to a genome site, and we got back the report about the different markers. And just because you have a marker doesn't mean you're going to get breast cancer or colon cancer or be autistic or whatever. But I had the markers for those. And just as I watch, YouTube videos here and there of other people telling their experience about aphantasia and then autism, and I'm thinking, wow, I really am neurodivergent. I mean, I don't feel those things. It's probably because I'm going to be 70 this year, so I've learned to mask a lot of things or learned how to overcome my weaknesses and work with my strengths. Because I can get highly focused on something. I remember one of my classmates when I was gonna we were going to have a class reunion, and I was finding everybody and contacting and being in communication and making plans and all that. And he described me, he says, "You sure have a lot of tenacity." And I would interpret that as being highly focused on something. Ah, that's the cat clawing at something. That would be highly focused on something. I can do genealogy for hours and hours at a time. And then I'll think, oh, I think I'm hungry. And so I'll go fix myself something to eat. But it's something that I admire about my mother-in-law. She has her schedule. She does certain things at certain times of the day. She gets a lot of things done, and she seems to be real productive. And me, I just do that one thing. It doesn't matter what it is. I can get, I did scrapbooking for a while, and, I would do it all day long. And I just never have been able to break my routine so that I can go do something else, because there's nothing wrong with doing genealogy or scrapbooking or reading a book or whatever. But it's like I start something like that and I can't stop until it's finished, or my mind kind of breaks down and says, you have to stop. So I don't know. I'm going to add some links to this video about aphantasia for anybody who sees aphantasia in the title and they come and perhaps they haven't seen those websites. I hope I can link them. I hope I can figure that out. So I hope that y'all are having a good day, that you've eaten something, and no matter what time of day it is, I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope you'll remember to subscribe and like the video. And let me tell you, when y'all leave a comment, that is thrilling. That is exciting and fun. And I thought today, I was kind of tired, and I thought, oh, I won't do a video. I don't feel like putting my teeth in and putting lipstick on and getting dressed and all that. And I thought, no, I said I would do it every day, and that's what I'm going to do. And I don't know how long it'll last, because I tend to say, oh yes, I'm going to do that every day, and then I don't. So I'm going to try. So y'all have a pleasant day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.